Hey everybody, welcome back to more CALLOUS Invitational 3 Round 4 action, and this is more winners bracket content. And as I've been saying throughout these matches in this round, these are a big deal. These have a huge impact on who ends up winning the tournament. At the end of this round, there are only going to be 4 players left in the winners bracket, and those guys are going to be in a really good position to make a deep run. So we've got Posse G and ABR, both of which have already taken out some good players on their way here. Posse G went through Lanier, notably, and then ABR started off his tournament by taking out M-Dragon. And I think he had to beat Tama last round as well. So these guys have really had tough roads to get here and have earned their place at 2-0. And one of them is going to be in a fantastic position to make money in this tour. So I can't wait to see the set. Big implications here. Let's get to it. Posse G is on the bottom. He's got a Zapdos, one of the most common leads in the game today, and ABR also on the top has a Zapdos. It's going to be a switch for Posse G, but ABR is going to stay in. He goes for T-Wave, and he's got HP Ice to follow up, which is going to connect with Celebi. Celebi Baton passes out of the way here. It's going to get rid of the T-Wave, and here comes T-Tar. See if I can threaten the Zapdos here. Got to play around the possibility of Rock Slide, I would think, and Zapdos Baton passes out. Goes to Claydol thinking there will be a Rock Slide, and that's exactly what it is. That looks like non-choice band damage, if that tells us anything. And he goes to his own T-Tar now. And he gets it in on Zapdos, so ABR makes the better switch there and gets out a little bit ahead on tempo. Posse G going to have to react here. There's the BP, and Metagross is going to be the answer. And crunch. Wow, that's a big crunch. 49%. Feels like that did a lot more than I would expect it to. That must be why. It must be a choice band Metagross, which typically is not bulky at all other than maybe having enough HP to live a Dugtrio Earthquake. But he's going to one-hit KO the T-Tar, and Posse G is going to get the lead here. Dugtrio sneaks in, not sure what he was trying to catch. Both the pokes that have been revealed from ABR are immune to Arena Trap, but he at least sneaks it in on a Thunderbolt, which is completely safe. He'll get a Rock Slide off as well, and a Flinch, so Dugtrio, despite the fact that he is not trapping Zapdos here, is going to get some pretty nice value. Celebi's going to sneak in knowing that ABR, wow, that's some balls for ABR to stay in. I was going to say knowing that ABR has to switch, and he would have died there if Dugtrio had stayed in and just gone Rock Slide pending a miss. But ABR had the balls to stay in. Over prediction on Hidden Power that was aimed at Celebi. It is going to hit T-Tar instead. Zapdos very low right now. Is going to Baton Pass out. He's not willing to die yet. Metagross comes, and he's going to eat the Rock Slide just fine. Metagross from ABR does have leftovers, we see. It just came in for the first time, so other than the fact that it is leftovers, we don't know what it's trying to do. He gets a Meteor Mash off here. We don't know who's faster since Posse's Choice Banded and does not have leftovers. Posse gets out of the way, and there is Protect to scout what the Choice Band selection would have been. Zapdos and Metagross both at 100%. Remarkably similar teams here. Both of them with the Zapdos, T-Tar, Celebi, Metagross core. So far, Dugtrio, as opposed to Claydol, has been the only difference between what the two guys decided to bring. And they both even have HP Ice Zapdos, which is a little bit unusual. Grass being, I would say, probably more common by a pretty decent margin, but they both have the less common HP Ice. Here's Lax staring down Zapdos now. Here comes Thunderbolt, 27%. Lax was the last poke from ABR. Full team revealed for him. Posse G still does have the one unrevealed poke. Curse is going to be the response to the Thunderbolt. And Posse G has seen enough. He's going to BP out. Here comes Celebi. That's going to die to a +1 Body Slam. And we've got ourselves a 5-5 game. Let's see how Posse wants to respond. Goes to Meta here. That's going to threaten Explosion. ABR needs to respect that. I don't know that he wants to lose his Lax here. Wow, that's even worse. He doesn't even boom. He goes Earthquake and he gets a crit there, which is devastating. A non-crit would have come up well short of killing the Lax there because of that Curse boost and because he does not have Stab on that Earthquake. So that was a really lucky and really relevant crit for Posse, and that's going to give him the lead. Thunderbolt going to be blanked by the Dugtrio. And it is Rock Slide now for Dougie, so ABR gets a little bit of tempo back, but still, that crit really, really sucked for him. That Lax looked very threatening in the matchup. Oh, wow, he's got Rock Slide, this Claydol does? You don't see that every day. He's going to chunk Zapdos here for 43%. Claydol might actually win this one-on-one matchup here. 48, and he's just going to go boom for the trade. So we've got ourselves a 3-4. Posse still in the lead. Dugtrio trying to trap the meta, and will do so successfully, but typically Protect Metagross is quite bulky and can live in Earthquake. Yeah, he's going to live it very comfortably here, and he's going to retaliate with Meteor Mash. The only thing that could have gone wrong there is either an Earthquake crit or a Meteor Mash miss. Neither one happens, and we've got ourselves a 3-3 as Posse reveals his final Pokemon, Coon. Hydro Pump there is enough for kill, as long as he doesn't miss, and he doesn't. Meta goes down, and it's down to a 3-2 situation with Posse in the lead. Celebi going to be the answer here, but Hydro Pump Coon is probably offensive Coon, and it probably has Ice Beam, so he needs to be very careful here. Leech Seed blocked by the sub is real bad. This is probably a Calm Mind turn now, and I think Posse G is going to sweep with this last poke sub Coon. There's a Hidden Power Grass, fine and well, but there's Calm Mind. This looks dire for ABR now. Of note, the Coon went first before, and the Celebi went first on that turn, so it's actually a speed tie here, which is really crappy. So that actually could have gone very differently had Celebi gone first on the sub and Leech Seed turn. That's just an awkward speed tie. But it's going to play out in such a way to where Zapdos would have needed a para, full para, or simply a crit there. Neither one comes, and Posse G is going to take down Game 1 without too much trouble. That crit was really bad on the Lax for ABR, and he was simply never able to recover from that point. So Posse will take the lead in the series, and he is one victory away from a really good 3-0 start. Like I said, there will only be 4 players in the winner's bracket once this round has concluded, and that's a very comfortable place to be. Let's see if Posse can get there, or if ABR can rally back. Game 2 coming up next.